He gets it wide. Still pretty close to the boundary line on half forward for the Belmont Lions. Kicking into the breeze in this second term. It is off the foot and hands now, and will be a boundary throw-in on the other side, about 60 metres around from the Lions' goal.
Some of the defensive things, Laurie, the tackling, the smothering are very conspicuous, aren't they, today?
Yes, Eric. I thought Corey did quite well just then, actually. The sprint out of that get there, there's a little bit of assistance there for him.
Ball thrown in. Goes North Geelong drive long towards half forward. Ruck in front there, but he can't control the ball on this occasion, and it's over the boundary line. Boundary umpire getting a bit of work on that outer side with the ball spending a lot of time close to the boundary. Between centre wing, half forward flank for North Geelong, kicking to the northern end. Up high there is King. It comes down, a great smother again by the North Geelong forwards, and Mills just couldn't get away with the kick then, and that's kept the ball in the forward area for North Geelong, and that's really what they need, certainly early in the second quarter. A minute and a half gone, no change to the quarter time score, 1-2-8 for North Geelong, and 5-3-33 for Belmont Lions. Ball to ground. Well, good work there by the North players. Hearn gets a handball across to his teammate on the left foot, drives to the full forward position, comes to ground. Pike can't get it, stacks on the mill. Umpire lets the game go on. Good work by the players. They've got the ball out. There was Price there. Shrugged the tackle, get a handball across, the ball comes back to him. Got his eyes on the goals. Price, he picks it up on the left foot, and I tell you what, with a snap, he has kicked the goal. Great work by Paul Price for the North Geelong side, and that's first score for the second quarter. So good signs for North Geelong here. 2 goals to 14 North Geelong. They trail the Lions 5-3-33, and that's on the Raiders bingo scoreboard.
Yes, some good hard work in there on the behalf of their North Geelong forwards, Eric. They work very, very hard to keep that in the zone there, and they reap the reward.
He did pretty well there by himself, didn't he? He didn't have a lot of help around him. So Paul Price kicks the second for the Magpies, and it will be a ball up again with Tolson and Weiss, who have rucked unchanged really throughout the first term, and now at the start of the second. Tolson gets it down towards the back of the pack, comes out now, goes towards half forward, and a mark has been taken. In fact, there's a free kick as it down the field, and now Price gets it towards centre half, towards full forward. Anitas, handball to his teammate in Havelberg, goes long now back towards the centre. Cousins is and can take the mark. Goes now, plays on, kick around the corner, great kick to King, who's back on the ground. King now on the point of the square at half forward, goes with the left boot, long towards full forward. Hargraves and Edwards there also, pushed off the back of the pack. Gibbs, and over there Lockwood as well, who's at full two. Whittingham's there, kicked a goal already, shrugs one tackle, can't shrug the second, should be holding the ball and is. Good second tackle there by the Magpie defence, and they're going to be able to clear. And he goes wide towards Nathan Evans, takes a mark, plays on now. He's got Elzinger short. He elects to go further afield though now. Oh, that's a poor kick. Baker had Elzinger first, should have taken him maybe. Baker's got it right on centre wing, right in front of our commentary box. It's 2-2 playing 5-3, 14 playing 33. The Lions in front. Baker now just holding the play up, not locked to kick two, goes short. Priddle, Doubledham comes at it, Doubledham takes the mark, handball back to Baker, he's going to be under pressure. Price gets away from him, no, just to get a kick away, close to the boundary, 2-on-1, great little tap back by Whittingham to Madden. Madden now tries to short little pass towards Edwards, using the body well. Craig Edwards gets around Kane Harrington and kicks the goal. That's good play, good experience. Craig Edwards, his second, and relishing the opportunity to play at full forward, not have the coaching duties. He looks like a new man up there, Craig Edwards. He's kicked the sixth for the Lions. They're 6-3-39. They lead North Geelong 2-2-14. 4.5 minutes gone.
Good teamwork, half forward, Laurie. A nice little tap inboard to the running player. I think it might have been Madden, and he speared the pass in.
Well, Stewie's pass was sort of a little bit of an underground one. I thought it was not going anywhere, but Edwards made good of it, Eric. He worked very, very hard there. He's a strong boy, actually, and when he got around, it was all home, wasn't he?
The good part, he doesn't get knocked off his feet.
No, that's right.
He stood on and he got a chance. Ball back in the middle. Tolson and Weiss again. Tolson clearly winning the taps in the middle. This time, well, it goes to Elzinger eventually for North Geelong. Can't pick the ball up. Well, Belmont Lions, two players collides. Elzinger gets through. Ball gets to centre half forward. Ruck stacks on the mill, and the umpire will move in and throw the ball up at the true centre half forward position. I don't know what the umpire is trying to signify there.
Michael Allen came through there and collected Ricky Pikey's teammate, and Troy Elsinger kept going.
Ball up again. Oh, great tap away there for the Lions, but it comes to Hearn. Hearn of North Geelong on the left foot, drives it to half-forward flank. Well, I'm afraid I would have given that the other way, umpire, because Elsinger clearly was the aggressor in that.
It's an interesting call.
He's pushed Whittingham out of the way, or Baker, and got the free kick for doing it. So Elsinger now 40 metres out, 45-degree angle, and puts the ball, shocking kick right across the face of the goal. It's going to land at full forward. Ball comes to ground, and well, Belmont Lions, through good teamwork, they tried to clear it away. Burns tried the soccer kick from mid-air, but unfortunately he skewed it off at 45 degrees. It's gone out of bounds, not on the full, landed just inside the boundary line, 20 metres from the behind post, northern end at Osborne Park here. 6.5 minutes gone, 6-3, Belmont Lions lead North Geelong 2-2. Ball in again, comes to ground. The Lions, player held without the ball. Yes, that's probably going to have to go back behind his mark. It is Michael Allen, and he's done quite well in a couple of ruck contests in this quarter at that end. Gets a handball to McVilly. Well, McVilly has kicked it into Price. Price intercepted, runs into an open goal, and Paul Price, his second goal in 6 minutes, and North Geelong's third. On the Raiders bingo scoreboards, 3-2-20 North Geelong. They trail Lions 6-3-39.
Two great individual pieces of play by Paul Price, Laurie.
Exactly. I'm not sure what you call that, Eric, a turnover or just a mistake, I think. I'm not sure what happened there. But no, you've got to capitalise on it, he surely did, and that's what it's all about.
I can't think one of the AFL games last week, exactly the same thing. The player tried the little chip pass and straight into the man in front of him, and serious consequences.
Well, 2 goals in the first 7.5 minutes for Paul Price and for North Geelong. They're 3-2-20 now. Belmont Lions 6-3-39 back in the middle. Weiss gets the ruck tapped down towards coming through Madden off the half-forward flank. Can't take it with him. Elsinger's in there also, and it will be now a ball up and high. Pay a free kick, and it's going to go to Elsinger. Who is it going to go to? No, McVilly against Elsinger. Oh, have to be careful, Sid. Give the ball back. Well, what is going on? No, it is going to McVilly. There was 2 players standing on the mark opposite ways.
Yes, interesting.
McVilly's got it, goes wide to Baker. He takes the mark. Oh, Jimmy Cummings come back a couple. Oh, he has. Come back a long way because he ran a long way over the mark. Baker's got it. At half forward. Pretty congested forward line. Goes very wide, too wide. Ricky Pike's nearly going to mark that in the bar, I think.
Oh, dear.
And it will be a free kick to Simpson for the Magpies at half back. He's going to look to switch play. Ruck gives him a lead. He ignores that. Holds the ball up. Now he's going to go short and across towards Gibbs. It's okay. Oh, he's nearly going to go. He just holds it up now. Hasn't gained much in Media Ridge. Oh, short to Cummings. Oh, Pike intercepts. That's a bad kick. Cummings has to come across and do some work. Gibbs is there as well. Gibbs, handball. Got it away, and it will be out of bounds for a boundary throw in. About 35-40 metres around from the Belmont Lions goal. They lead 6-3-39. They're leading North Geelong 3-2-20. A couple of quarter-time scores from the GDFL. Werribee Central's 5-4-34 lead. East Geelong 4-3-27 at Galvin Park as the ball comes back into play here at Osborne Park. Weiss handball over the top to Jones. Needs some support. Got it from Cummings. Got to get a kick away under pressure. Did so back towards centre wing. Elsinger tries to get the boot to ball quickly under pressure from Baker. Did so. Now Allen running away. Gets tackled. Good tackle too. Loses the football. Got some support. Kick off the ground now. Falls to Zitko and can go laterally across towards Danny Ruck. He's got a bit of time if it sits for him too. Danny Ruck, can he get back on the right boot? He can. Measure it back in towards Zitko. That's great play. The youngsters there. That's great. And Mario Zitko followed up. And will shoot for goal from 30 metres out. I don't think he'll have any problem with the distance this time.
Certainly don't think so. He kicks the ball rather well, and with the Bruce behind him, I think he'll do quite nicely.
The other quarter-time score, we've got Corio 4-4-28 at home, lead Bellpost Hill 4 straight goals 24. And out at Grovedale in the GFL, Grovedale 4-3-27, South Bowen 4-5-29 at quarter-time, the GFL score there. As we have Zitko coming in now, and he's kicked it too. That's a good kick by the youngster. His first in senior football and the 4th for North Geelong. They're 4-2-26, and they trail now the Belmont Lions 6-3-39 on the Raiders bingo. Got a scoreboard, 10 minutes gone in the second term.
I see Allen, who was tackled fairly heavily in that last passage of play, might have landed on his shoulder. He's been replaced. So a few changes now for the Belmont Lions. So they need to restructure the side, Laurie. When you get you lose a key position player.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. And the footy was just a bit ugly there for 5 or 10 minutes, but it's settled down again now, and that was quite a good goal for North Geelong.
Umpire back in the middle of the ball. Well, Tolson again gets a tap down. Cousins breaks clear, gets a handball wide to his teammate there. It comes to centre half forward. Well, straight through. Clean bowl. Players right, left and centre. The ball is picked out of the pack by Simpson of the North Geelong side. Out wide to Burns. He gets it quickly onto his feet. Well, they've crowded the loose man very well here, the North Geelong side. Long driving kick by Zitko again to the full forward position. Riesinger in front. Can't take the mark. Comes to ground. Well, has to be throwing the ball surely. The other player held by the arm. Free kick Belmont Lions. They clear wide to centre wing. Chest mark taken there by the Belmont Lions. They go forward now. Over the centre of the ground. King, well, didn't fly. He was in good position. Comes to ground there. Madden gets a handball cleared. John Cousins. He drives the ball over centre half forward. Players can run back onto the ball. Oh, it's doubled them, I think. Gets a handball over to Hargraves running and runs into an open goal. And as easy as you like, Rob Hargraves has kicked his first goal for the day and has kicked the 7th for the Belmont Lions. They go now to 7-3-45. They lead North Geelong 4-26 on the Raiders Bingo scoreboard.
Yeah, that was probably an example of what I said earlier, Eric. They were prepared to run that ball up the ground then, and they overlapped with a couple of handballs, and it turned out a relatively easy goal. And yeah, Hargraves, he gives them a lot of, he moves around up there. Sometimes I don't think he moves into the right spots, but at least he gives them options, and that's pretty important on the forward line.
A steadying goal for the Belmont Lions through Rob Hargraves. Back in the middle, Weiss Tolson. Tolson goes up, gets it down to the side of the pack. Pike coming also there, Whittingham coming through Zitko, leaves it for his big ruckman in Weiss. He gets some sort of hand away towards Russell Hurnell, takes a bounce. Probably not the best time to do it on these grounds, but Baker had nothing to kick to. Kicks towards the boundary line, and that is a good kick for touch. Finds it just in front of our commentary box here on centre wing. Will be a boundary throw in. So it'll be Tolson and Weiss again. Now Tolson, Jones in front, takes it down Sydney, gets it towards Elzinger. Can't keep it with him. Cousins is there. Oh, too high, says the umpire. Troy Elzinger will take it.
Oh.
Oh, come on. There's not much in that. So 50 metres against Cousins. Elzinger's going to take it. I thought the Academy Awards was on Monday night.
Yeah, the umpire sort of got sucked in a bit too, just quietly.
Well,
could have almost taken the ball off him.
Well, actually, Eric, I got a little bit worried because I thought he could have caught easy gone to his top pocket, and that would have been a tragedy.
In that situation, yes. Absolutely.
Elzinger's got it now at half forward. He comes in. The last kick he had there was about the same as that one. He's pushed it out to the right. It's in the 10-metre square. Big pack develops. Where's it going to land? At the back of the pack, North Geelong. Can they get a foot to it?
Someone has.
Somebody has. And I think that was, I think it was Nathan Evans, was it?
Yeah, I'd say it might have been.
Nathan Evans?
So it might have been, yep.
Or was it Rory Priddle?
No, Evans looked to me as if it was the...
I think it was Rory Priddle.
I think it might have been number 17.
Yeah, Rory Priddle, I think it was, who came back and congratulated Troy Elzinger. And that's his first goal. And the 5th for North Geelong, they're 5-2-32. And they trail the Belmont Lions 7-3-45. Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard. 14 minutes gone in this second term. And there's only 13 points in it.
Ball back in the middle. Umpire puts it up again. This time Weiss gets the tap down. Overrun there, but Cousins finally breaks clear of the pack. Picks the ball up for Lions. Goes to the full forward position. Oh, doubled them. Perfect roving. Sat in front. Handball back to Pike. On the left foot, goes toward the full forward square. Over the top, it comes down to Craig Edwards and just waltzes into the goal square, through for his 3rd of the day. And the Belmont Lions doing very well in the fact that they can answer the goals as they North Geelong kick them at the 15 minute mark now of the second term. Belmont Lions 8-3-51, lead North Geelong 5-2-32 on the Raiders Bingo scoreboard.
How good was the front and centre by Rod Doubledham? Just stood at the front of the pack.
Tremendous. And he actually did that probably 10 minutes ago as well. And when that handball to go back to where it went, that shows a lot of experience, and that was top football.
And they're just answering the things, aren't they?
Exactly.
Some person from North Geelong's coming to ask us if we want to buy a raffle ticket. He's all right, isn't he? Hey, for a box of Crownies. I'm sure our listeners want to know that, for a box of Crownies.
Well, the ball's in dispute in the centre. We'll have a secondary throw up in the centre circle. Ball with the umpire. Up it goes. Well, clearly tapped away by Weiss on that occasion. North Geelong run onto the ball, and it's Evans. Long handball over the players there, and here's Elzinger again. He's got the ball to full forward position. Now the umpire's put a whistle on play. I'm not too sure the players are continuing, and the umpire's, well, it comes to centre wing. The Lions, this time through double them again. Has the ball in centre wing, drives it to, well, very direct kick to Edwards. Can't take the mark, gets a handball clear, and there's terrific work by Madden.
Oh.
And he has kicked the goal, has he, on the left foot? And that was magnificent work, as I think it might have been the coach, Peter McBilly, coming off with...
Yeah. He got crunched in the last heavy contest, just to the point of the square, full forward position, just to the point of the square, and copped a knee in the back of the head, so he's off with some blood.
All right, Belmont Lions now 9-3, 57 lead, Raiders, North Geelong 5-2, 32 on the Raiders bingo scoreboard, and that was terrific work, Laurie. Ran the ball low. And
yeah, Rod Doubledam's getting a fair bit of the footy at the moment, and his skill and his class are showing clearly now.
We see
he's very dangerous with this in this mood.
Elzinger came off also, replaced by Weston, as the ball comes back into play now. From the ruck contest in the middle. Now Jones, kick around the corner, wide towards centre wing, Zitko and Whittingham. Who's it going to bounce for? Whittingham does well, Zitko, tackle. And is it out of bounds? Yes, it is, for a throw in. On the outer side, centre wing, 9-3, 57, playing 5-2, 32. And we'll throw in now, taken out of the ruck contest by Cousins. Gets around on the left boot, goes short towards Madden, the last goal scorer. Can't keep it in, and it will be out of bounds for another throw-in. Going to about 20 or 30 metres there, the Belmont Lions. So we'll have another throw-in on the outer side. Weeson, Tolson. Throw-in now, over the back, Cousins again. Well, that's using the body, isn't it? But anyway, the umpire says it's not. It's a push-out, and it will go to Weiss. And they've had a pretty good contest, Tolson and Weiss in the ruck. He goes now with the right boot, drills it towards half forward, over the head of his teammate in Weston. Goes back now, Bully, who's on the ground also for the Lions. Handball, back to Nanitas. Handball over the top was partly smothered. Who's it going to sit for? They've got the numbers though, the Lions, and they keep running. Back to Bully, breaks a tackle. Handball to Madden, who stood front and centre, got it back towards Baker. They've worked it around about 50 or 55 metres, and it is partly smothered off the boot for a boundary throw-in on centre wing on the outer side. And we will have another boundary throw in.
Got one half-time AFL. Hawthorn 7-3, trail Essendon 10-6.
So that's at the MCG this afternoon. Now Priddle, handball back towards Jones. And that's pretty scrappy in there. The umpire, has he paid a free kick? No. And the umpire said throw the ball in, so it will be a boundary throw in. On the outer side, half-forward flank for the Belmont Lions. Weiss up against King, over the back, Hearn got it down, but roving well, was doubled him again, gets back onto the right boot, gets a kick away towards the forward pocket. Harrington had to come out and help Lockwood, he did so. He's going to be surrounded now. Handball over the top to Harrington, and Harrington's going to be in a bit of trouble. That's great play by the Belmont Lions forwards to get the ball back. They trapped it in there beautifully, and Hargraves has got it. He, Pike, and I think Farnham might have been the other player around. Hargraves now, right boot, poor kick off the boot. Poor result in the end, out of bounds on the full, and it will be a free kick to the Magpies on the last line of defence. It's going to be Corey Lockwood.
I think that's what they call a gang tackle. Yeah, they really went after him, didn't they?
They certainly did. Lockwood now, well, goes right across the face of the goal. Sees Burns on his own, takes the mark, plays on quickly, drives towards the centre of the ground, but good work by Havelberg. Ran back into the players coming and took the mark strongly. Now he's got Madden loose at centre half forward, and well, North Geelong are just... well, almost could have been 50 there, and we've got a strange side here. There's 4 players in the forward half for the North Geelong side. Everybody else is in the Lions forward area. Ball to the full forward position. Strong hip and shoulder. That's what footy's all about. Player down to the ground, can't get rid of it, and umpire will throw the ball up 30 metres out, directly in front of the southern goal here, to which Belmont Lions are kicking in the second quarter. Up goes the ball. King high in the air. Comes down to Cousins on the right foot. He hooks it over his shoulder, but he's offline from 30 metres out. Good try there by John Cousins, but he's second behind for the day. And on the Raiders bingo scoreboard, 9-4, 58 Belmont Lions. They lead North Geelong 5-2, 32.
So the kick in from fullback by Harrington goes wide. Weston, ruck, goes up. Oh, Baker takes a good mark on the chest. Did well in the middle there and took the strong grab. So we're not only getting footy scores, we're getting cricket scores as well, I hear, from back from studio.
3 for 53, New Zealand second innings. and half-time, Carlton 5-3, Western Bulldogs 10-7.
Ooh, so the Bullies up at Colonial against Carlton. And short by Baker, finds Mills. All plays on, have to be quick now. Weston gets the right foot kick in front, no mark, off the hands to the front of the pack. Pack develops. The umpire lets it go. Falls to the back. Oh, and that's through. Farnham actually kicked it out of Rod Doubledum's hands.
Yeah.
It's touched, I think. It's been touched by Rod Doubledum.
I just wonder who gave that decision.
Well, that is one behind a Farnham. It's been touched by Doubledum.
You don't see that too often,
You
do
don't. Touched by your own teammate. So it's 9-5, 59 the Lions. North Geelong 5-2, 32. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard. Now the ball comes in. Evans goes short. Oh, booked her off the ground, and Burns has marked it. Goes short to Ruck. Ruck gets it now. Plays on around Mills. And goes to the right boot towards half forward, over the head of a couple of players. Walsh gets back on it. Now Walsh pretty close to the boundary line, can't keep it in. The goal umpire helps out the boundary umpire there. And it will be a boundary thrown about 30 metres around from the North Geelong goal. So it's going to be thrown in. 9-5, playing 5-2. We've been playing 22 minutes in this second term. Boundary throw in, short one this time. Booked her, taps it back towards Havelberg. Spin, gets it around, back to Borley. Oh, danger. Just marked quickly by Cousins. He did well. And handballs it off to Dunlop, running away, takes two bounces. Evans gives chase. He goes to half-back, goes with the kick, and it's chopped off easily by Gibbs. Plays on quickly. And the Magpies back into attack. Go wide. Zitko got a couple against him. One of them was Borley, and he saw it over the boundary line for a throw-in about 40 metres around from the Magpies' goal.
Certainly, players are moving all over the ground, Laurie. There seems to be a great difficulty for some defenders to pick up a man. He's in front of us, Simpson, North Geelong, half-back flank, and hasn't had a man for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Eric?
Look, if in our day, if you were a backman, didn't have an opponent, the coach would be wringing your neck. Ball out of bounds. Half-forward flank for the North Geelong Maggies. In comes the ball. Well, Sid Jones, the only player to go for the ball, taps it forward, but it's good work at ground level there by the Belmont Lions through, looks like it might be Allen back on the ground and out of bounds. Not on the full, so we'll have a throw in between wing and half forward. Cousins from the back, takes the ball out of the air, can't get clear, however. Now it stacks on the middle, umpire will have to come in and put the ball in the air again. So we're about 45, 50 metres from the goal. We've been playing 24 minutes into the second quarter. Good work by Tolson. Gets it to ground. Follows up. Now Doubledum gets a good handball across to his teammate there. And, well, Mark dropped it half-back by North Geelong. Handball comes clear and driven long to centre half forward. In good position there was Weston. Can't take the mark, however, and the Lions come clear. Good handball there from Bookter. Over the top, comes back to Bookter. Now he's caught. Gets a handball away. Does well, but it's straight to Cummings. Cummings of North Geelong. He's run a fair way. Gets a handball to Jones. Jones, another handball to Hearn. Back to Jones in the centre of the ground. He's caught, and it's holding the ball. And the free kick has gone to the Lions. Advantage not paid. And I don't think that did Sid's leg too good, actually.
I don't think so.
A bit of a hobble there. Ball goes wide to centre wing for the Lions. Bully gets the ball to half forward. There's Hargraves leading wide to half forward flank and takes the mark at half forward for the Belmont Lions. Drives the ball long into the full forward position, but he's hooked it again. But luck is a fortune because Ricky Pike is dropping back into that forward pocket. He's taken a mark, kicking against the bruise on a very difficult angle. Well, he played on there. The umpire still had full time on, so he gave a fair indication of what he's going to try and do. Now
too easy.
Very poor marking from the North defence there, because Johnny Cousins was at the head of the goal square, and not one player within 10 metres of him, and Ricky Pike picked him out very, very precisely. And John Cousins now at the 25-minute mark will have the opportunity of increasing the Belmont Lions score. On the right foot, straight over the goal umpire's head. First goal for Cousins, and the 10th for the Belmont Lions. 10-5-65 is their score. They are just over double the North Geelong score at 5-2-32 on the Raiders Bingo scoreboard.
I don't think I'm overstating the fact that he's going to be a standout player this year, Laurie.
Oh, certainly he's got a lot of the football. I was only thinking there before, if you turned off and just listened to you two guys call footy, he's got a lot of the footy today. I can assure you that. No, he's a very, very good player, and he finished off nicely. The only thing he hasn't done today is kick a goal, and he's done that now. So, yeah, he's looking very good, isn't he?
The Lions 10-5, North Geelong 5-2. At 65 playing 32 back in the middle. Tolson gets it down towards that man again. Cousins kick off the ground by Burns. Goes wide to Baker. It's all going well for the Lions here. He goes along with a right boot out wide. McVilly and Lockwood. Oh, bad bounce for both. Comes back towards Edwards, who's having a field day. Gets around a couple. Handball back inboard to King. King to go around the corner. And it's long. Had Pike short. May have been able to get him, but it's gone further. And Troy Rose has taken the mark. And the last line defence switches play towards Harrington. It's all right. Takes the mark. Now Kane Harrington hasn't got much to kick to. Weiss has got to make up a lot of ground here. Havelberg in front. Weiss from behind. Havelberg stands the mark. Takes a great mark.
Didn't know he had it, I don't think.
So Peter Havelberg has got it at half forward. Pretty congested forward line. He just pops it up for Hargraves. He's got 4 around him. And one of those 4 takes the mark, Simpson. But he certainly made sure he earned it.
Yes.
And Steve Simpson, who's pretty tough at it as well, takes the mark and plays on. Kicks across the ground. Danger. Pike. 2 against 1 though. Taking the mark. Priddle. It's okay. Can get it around the corner to Gibbs and Rose. There's 3 on 1 here. McVilly's got to make up a bit of ground. Harrington. Rose has got it. At half back. Goes towards centre wing. Burns has got the run of the ball. Great mark. Oh, no. The umpire said no. Play on. Nanitas is back there. Burns comes at him. Goes at him hard. But there's 2 on 1. They're going to win out there. Whittingham for the Lions. Short little kick turnover. Goes to McVilly. And he's taken the mark in front of Gibbs. Switches play back towards Doubledham. He stands and takes the mark. He's got Tolson in the middle. Is he going to go there? No, he's not. He's going to handball back to Cousins. Now Cousins has got it. Was going to handball. Now does. Oh, poor handball. Got the numbers though, the Lions, if they can get it towards Madden. He's got it. He can handball out, but he elects to go with the kick long towards Edwards. It's 2 on 1 Edwards. Behind. In front, Lockwood should be able to get away, and does so now with a handball to Hearn. The coach in the back pocket. He's got a bit of room. Who's he going to kick to? He's going to kick wide. Going to set a task for Evans, and can't make it. Bad bounce, and it's out of bounds in front of the North Geelong coach's box for a throw in.
Just going back there, I don't think Cousins' handball was so bad. I think he was about 3 steps ahead of his teammates.
Yeah, I think that was probably a fact, Eric. And look, East Belmont, the Lions seem to have the guys at the drop of the footy, don't they?
They do. Well, from the throw in, it comes to Cousins there. Beautifully weighted pass. He's found Baker, who's drifted from the wing down to half forward, and he's taken the mark now as players, they're just running into the holes, the Belmont Lions, creating space, and Doubledham has taken the mark on half forward flank. He's 50 metres out, would be a very good kick to score from there, and in fact he's gone for the short pass, and it's a beautiful pass. He's found Ricky Pike, and again run into the gap. Oh, gee.
They're all lining up.
They are, because he played on, got the handball to Cousins, but unfortunately the umpire had signalled time off. So Pike has the ball now. He's going to probably have to have a shot for goal, although he sees the lead in the forward pocket, and it's Peter McVilly. And what a handy player to have in a forward pocket is Peter McVilly. Very elusive, very skillful, and a very comfortable mark there for McVilly. So he's taken the mark. He's only 20 metres out, but he's on a very acute angle on the incorrect side for a right footer. If I can paint the picture, he's on the western side, and he's firing at the southern goal. So McVilly moves in now on the right foot. He's kicked it very well. Now, what has he done with it? To wait on the goal umpire, looked to go across the face to me, but no, it's an excellent goal. So McVilly kicks his first, and the Belmont Lions kick their 11th. So they go to 11-5-71. They lead North Geelong 5-2-32 on the Raiders Bingo scoreboard, and that's 6-2 against the Breeze.
That's a fair effort.
Fair dinkum. When Ricky Pike had that ball, there were 6 guys waiting in the line to take whatever he wanted to do with it.
But the North Blokes went man them up, Laurie, were they?
No, that's, you know, I don't know what's happened there, whether they just lost the plot for a little bit, I think, and, you know, they've got to get back to basics and work hard.
Well, they're going to have to work hard in the second half because it is half-time. And at half-time, it is the Belmont Lions, 11-5, 71. They lead North Geelong, 5-2, 32. As Eric said, in that quarter, 6-2 to the Lions, while it was 4-1 for North Geelong. The goal kickers to half-time, 3 to Craig Edwards, and singles to Steve Whittingham, Ricky Pike, Paul Baker, Stuart Madden, Rob Hargraves, John Cousins, Rod Doubledham and Peter McVilly, while for North Geelong, 2 to Paul Price and singles to Rory Priddle, Mario Zitko and to Jamie Weiss. So it's half-time. It's 11-5, 71 at the Belmont Lions. North Geelong 5-2, 32. We've got one half-time scoring already.